much-touted and awaited meet between President Trump and his Chinese counterpart Xi Jinping on the sidelines of the APEC summit in South Korea on Thursday is now done. President Trump said on a scale of 1 to 10, he would say the meeting was a 12. Xi responded saying that he's willing to work with Trump after the talks. In fact, one of the top outcomes of the G20 or G2 summit, as Trump called it, was the U.S. president's confirmation of a visit to China in the month of April and Xi's U.S. visit sometime after that. But before we get into details of what was agreed upon and what was not, the real question that looms large is, between now and April, could there be another flare-up between U.S. and China, similar to what we have seen earlier this year? Would the latest talks be a case of deja vu or not, or a game-changer in itself, is also a question that hovers. On 11th of June, after a phone call with Xi Jinping, Trump had posted on Truth Social that our deal with China is done, subject to final approval with President Xi and me, also adding that the relationship is excellent. As it turned out, the deal was not done and the relationship was not excellent. In a similar tone on Friday, Trump had said that the meeting was amazing and added that a lot of decisions were made, but the question is, will this time be any different than the previous one? For now, it seems that Trump and Xi's truce has bought both sides time as they seek leverage in the broader trade fight. Both the presidents have put limits on their trade war in a 12 out of 10 summit. The threat of an additional 100% tariff from November 1st is not applicable anymore. The U.S. has further lowered import duties on China slightly to 47% from 57% earlier. The U.S. president even said that China's fentanyl tariffs were cut by 10% from 20% earlier, as Xi has promised to take a strong action as well. Both presidents have agreed on a resolution to China's rare earth export control and not buying American soybeans. The U.S. president said that there are no more roadblocks on rare earths and also added that the rare earth issues have been settled. The president added that China will start buying soybeans at the earliest. U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent has said that Trump secured an agreement from China to buy 25 million tons of soybeans annually and 12 million tons at the earliest. China's Xi, in a more measured tone, said that Beijing and Washington need to redefine and follow up on works discussed as soon as possible. Washington and Beijing have also agreed to a 12-month pause on their dueling port fees, a dispute that hit nearly $3.2 billion in annual shipping costs. Trump and Xi Jinping sealed the truce to ease trade tensions and even stabilize freight rates that had surged mid-year itself. The move now offers a short-term relief for global shippers and importers, but with China still commanding over half of the world's new ship orders, the rivalry at sea is far from over.